Okay, we are, as I was saying a few moments ago, going to be going live in about a couple moments. So, yeah. So, welcome everyone back to. I already told you I'm live, man.
You said a couple minutes.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago. I said at 1:30. It's already 1:35. So it took forever, and I also said right after that sound test. Anywho. Hi.
Hi.
So, we're all back. I'm still experimenting with setups, so we'll see what everyone thinks now. And last we left, we had just gone through the gate, and we were in the gate town, if I remember correctly. And you guys were planning to go towards the Lost Isle. Am I right?
Yes.
Yep. In the southeastern portion of the Nowhere continent.
Isle of Dreams.
Towards the Forgotten area. Alright, so which method of transportation are you taking?
Let's walk.
Let's not. Let's just take the RV and fly.
Yeah, flying RV seems like the best bet. Activate the shield just in case. I'll have Blue just scanning around our immediate vicinity in case of any incoming projectiles or living creatures.
Okay.
I'll be driving.
Okay. So I take it you're heading due southwest.
South east?
Well, southeast would put you right into the mountains.
Oh, well,
yeah, because
from
we're
where
coming.
we're at,
yeah,
yeah.
from where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah. From the gate, then yeah, southwest.
Okay. I also played with the widget things, so it should work better now for the updates and stuff if anyone purchases the blessings or curses or stuff. There's a few different options. Alright, so traveling southeast, you quickly notice the fact that after a little bit of traveling, you can actually see this forest ahead. Which is the first time you've seen forest in Nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, except for the fact that the trees kind of have a reddish hue to them.
Like the bison.
Like everything.
This is what the land does to the living.
Yes, it's not very nice.
No.
You should
No,
touch
it's
it, Mara.
not. No. Fuck
Touch
that.
it, Mara.
No, I'm not going through this again.
Come on, corruption's a fun thing to have.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's a power-up.
Yeah, you got super rage out of it.
Yeah, you did.
You just almost had to die.
Dun, 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 dun.
Actually, technically, you did kind of die.
Did kind of die, actually, yeah.
I'm not allowed to open stream lives. I'm not allowed to reconnect to the
Oh
channel.
wait, yeah, I need to.
Cool.
What?
It won't let me connect to anything.
Why
Twitch
not?
bullies me.
Mine
did
seems
you
to be
do to
going
Twitch?
good fine.
You have to realize, I used to be like top donator to like 12 different channels, and then Twitch deleted my account out of nowhere.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
like
Twitch
it.
is a bully.
Agreed. We say.
Now we
as
go back
get
to
banned
streaming
from
on Twitch.
Okay.
Moving on.
So, how high are you up are you flying?
I'd say around
40
How
feet.
high can we go?
probably comfortably, but 100.
Don't hit the dome.
100, not 800 to 1,000 and plus.
The dome is quite a far way up.
And I mean, honestly, even if that was,
12,000.
You can't even see the dome unless you're above the cloud cover.
which is literally like up on top of the tower. So yeah, I'd say about 100 feet before the elevation line. Yep, I just can make a perception check to see if there's any obstructions in our path, if we see anything.
Okay.
22.
You notice as you're flying over, you see a small herd of what look to be red-hued gazelles walking around in the grassy area. And as you come up on the forest, you can see how they're red and twisted and otherwise healthy.
Let's
And
eat
the air
them.
itself starts to taste a little different around here.
Off action, call back tomorrow. Are you in the back of the RV?
I'm on top.
Okay, so telepathic crystal. You hear in the side of your head, hey Moro, Did you need vegetation from this land? Is that why you've been scalping around for it? I've noticed.
I kind of got what I wanted, but it'd be nice to get a little more, I guess.
Well, there's a forest under us if you're not noticing.
I noticed.
Get some corruption.
Do you want us to come to a halt and check it out, or are you good
We
with
don't
traveling?
need to.
Entirely up to you. I know you were
No,
looking.
let's just keep going.
All cool kids are getting corruption nowadays.
Alright, so I double check with the map and then continue on course. Staying at the 100 feet elevation.
Okay. So after
the cool
about an
kids are
hour
also
of
getting
travel,
guns
you
nowadays.
basically reach the edge of the tree line.
Uncomfortable.
That was what I was gonna expect it to be.
That's how Martin should be. Uncomfortable and fearful. And you can't be fearful, so you're gonna have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm immune to fear. So.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So,
charm.
as you're reaching the tree line, it's getting darker out. It never completely gets to daytime here in nowhere, but there is a slightly less night and slightly more night. I think that's a better way to say it.
See, there's night, and then there's second night.
So we're entering second night.
There's twilight and night.
It's kind of like breakfast and second breakfast.
Brunch.
Breakfast and second breakfast.
That meal we eat everywhere from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m.
It's crispy bacon.
Yeah, but then we need mimosas.
Listen, in this Merps Day, even though we're playing D&D, I will make as many Lord of the Rings jokes as I can.
I find no
By all
fault in the
means,
logic.
There's a Lord of the Rings RPG out there, but
It's a brand new one that just came out, I've heard.
yeah, they converted over to some 5e rules, basically.
Just a 5e variation, really.
Yeah, but it's still super limited campaigns, and yeah. Middle Earth is a great storyline because it's easy to produce film-wise because it has such a limited overall arc.
Even story arcing and railroading, it makes it easy. The world is
Yeah.
designed for it.
Yeah, but then you have Planescape, like what we're playing now, and could you imagine the budget to try and do even some of the
It would be
small
animated.
units?
That you couldn't even have a budget to film. It would just be
It's
animated.
like Guardians of the Galaxy. For
Yeah.
going to the mall. to
We're
pick up
flying
stuff.
in a magic RV with anti-gravity Magicel chargers under the bottom of it. Yeah, so we basically are Saturday morning cartoon the shit out of it.
Alright, so, do you
Wonderful.
guys want to go down to main camp, or are you just gonna fly through the night?
I call it to the party. It's getting about nightfall. We've been traveling for a while. We probably should we settle down for the night?
Sure, why not?
Sure, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, Claymore, you're awake!
Oh, you were sick. You feeling better, Claymore? Sorry, you gotta get the shit. You just you came back after a missed session. Feeling good? You managed to survive through a fight by hiding in the RV the whole time.
And a book hit him. Leave him alone, he was sick.
Oh, true. We all get sick. Actually, wait a minute. I don't. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, technically he shouldn't either, but...
Yeah, but you do notice he does look a little bit different than he did the day before.
He accidentally drank oil again.
Oh no, he'd be dead.
No, the fact that he
Yes, Red Car.
disappeared and then
What are you
came back
doing?
as a reforged.
Okay, it's not you.
Hey, you got the upgrade from Curtis. So how am I projected to do? I start poking him. Honestly, I have the same knowledge of what a reforged looks like, so it's like I stop poking you. You generally look more humanoid now. You have like flesh-covered joints.
Alright.
So
And did you read through everything?
check
Yeah,
your.
I did.
Yep.
So, and you understood it all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all pretty straightforward. Okay.
So I
Happy
assume.
with all that?
I am happy with all that.
Yeah. Did you get a nice upgrade?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. What?
You
I'm
think
sorry.
you're more on par with everyone else now?
Yeah.
In RP it.
A little bit
Ask-
more useful fighting wise.
Did you ask
A
him?
little bit.
What do you mean?
You need to ask the DM if it's okay.
Everyone aware of this at this point? They asked if Curtis could come with them just in case to this
He
session.
ain't putting this on me.
I didn't
He
say
thought
you.
of the idea.
As a joke, I was gonna say after all the business deals, Curtis would need events, and since Kyle needed to head back for the old thing
It made my ear
anyways,
feel weird.
the joke was that I could play as Curtis. I maybe jokingly said it, but they took it seriously.
You want to double play?
No, I could just have Kyle head back to spend time with Natalie and have Curtis shoot out. I mean, there is the door
There's
right there
already
to
an
Toka.
opening of how it might happen.
No,
feet.
Phoenix.
What?
Seriously, I told you last week, please don't
Okay.
touch the mic and put stuff on it.
Okay.
Okay, when you do that, all we hear is the echo of it falling off of it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be an ass here, but seriously, no touching the equipment. It sounds horrible.
Okay.
I mean, if there's an easy point to switch him out, I'm cool with playing as Curtis as like just a variation of the day, and you
We
could.
Don't you have
say,
the
since Xander
door?
sent him a message
door thing?
that he shows up
So you
to
could just
investigate
walk
or find
in,
out what's going on.
Be Curtis.
Well, I mean, I didn't want it to be like a panic situation. I just figured that it could
Well,
be
no,
fun
he
to
just
have.
shows up and he's like, "So we have an annoying bard now." Tell me
So-
Curtis wouldn't do that.
No, Curtis is. I just. It was just a thought.
I mean,
but I can play as Kyle.
it is
that's
the
fine
truth.
too.
I am an annoying
Doesn't bother me at
board.
all. But
So basically, you're making camp then.
yeah, that's what we'll start
Alright,
with.
Are you going to start with making camp near the road, or off in the woods, or
In the woods.
plain before you get to the woods?
In the woods, off the road.
I'd say the plane would be the best bet for visual. I can have Blue go up and do a nice little perimeter. You don't sleep, right?
Yeah, I don't need to.
Alright, so me and you can take first watch. We'll have Blue as the heightened elevation, and then me and you can take the, let's say, northern southern sections of the camp around the RV.
That sounds good.
Alright, so I set the RV down in the plains with the most visual.
I mean, you never know.
I set up
You never know when we might be
a big
attacked.
fire next to the RV, and we maybe they can just pull out beds in the RV. They don't really need to. We don't need to use tents or portable tents right now. So they can just park in the RV. We'll keep watch.
it's just there.
If you want, you can man the cannon, the turret on
Yeah,
top
I was
of
gonna
it.
go up top.
Okay, and I have Blue set up a base program for just doing a perimeter. Add the AI network to it just to keep him on the so he knows the territory. I'm not talking super far, like 40 yards. Just peripheral, 40 yards circular, just to keep up with visual. And I put you basic sentry mode. Thank you. And I'm gonna quit my rifle. And I let the party know that we'll head off at the end of second night. I think it'd be the terminology for it. Everyone have no issues?
I'm gonna scan the area for heartbeats. Human or inhuman.
Cool.
2.
The heck?
What's going on?
Are we the only ones watching?
Yeah, it doesn't give me a real update for viewership on
It says
this.
2 viewers.
So I see Crazy Merc and I see Axel.
I'm on it too. It looks like it should
I
be.
am too.
Oh, I'm up to 2 viewers according to this.
I've been streaming the whole time.
I wonder if I hop on, will it actually show me as a viewer? Or will it completely screw up my chat thing here? So you make camp. Oh, hi Fee.
Ooh.
It should say I'm in there too.
Favorite emote.
I posted a bunch of salt in the comments and then you put popcorn. You have extremely salty popcorn now.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh my god. It's Pixel Bob Ross.
What?
It's Pixel Bob Ross.
What, on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put it in there.
Where did you
Hell
find
yeah.
that?
It's just near
Oh
the
shit, okay. I see it now. Wow, okay.
army of Bob Rosses.
So
You have your Reforge.
hopefully
I
that
have
works
Bob.
out. I just give myself a bonus for my next perception check.
Ooh.
Well, since we're camping for the night, and I'm assuming we'll have to roll perception checks, then
Yeah, I wish that feature was on the website version.
I have the app. It's really convenient.
Bonk.
Now that you
Once
can
I
do
get
crit
my-
fails and crit, there's a lot more options now, but you need more tokens. I only had 120 at the time.
Bonk.
Once I get my iPhone
So it's
fixed,
right, like
I should be able to have
Hammer.
that.
oh,
Because I had the app on my iPhone, but then I smashed it.
Time to bonk.
Huh. Okay. Why is
That's
it
a
not
nice
coming
waste
up
of
as
a nat
it's
20.
better I got rid of the 3 first. Most of my stats on bet. I can deal with middle numbers.
glad that my stats are a lot higher now.
Yeah, I imagine that, dude. Now that you got your new
A lot
body.
more ability for things.
I think I have a picture of what you would sort of look like.
Alright.
Honestly, I have the Reforged.
So wait, you have flesh on your elbows now?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
He's got skin.
Sammy just walks up, little tentacle off his finger.
Oh, my stuff is over there. It's not on this.
That's a
That's
nice
right.
elbow you got there,
Does that
Claymore.
help too much?
Be a shame if someone would take it.
Huh. That's weird.
Such the artificial flesh.
It's a horrifying image to see.
Painful.
No, it's okay. You can't feel pain.
Hey man, I'm
How do you
alive.
know?
Because he's a robot.
I'm
No, he's not.
alive.
He's an android. There's a difference. He actually has a heart beating in his chest. So do I.
So yes, they can't feel pain.
Not really. Not as much.
So does the
That's rude.
Terminator. It's just a battery. But remember, batteries can count as hearts, right, Sam? Because Bruno's not a robot, because he has a heart, which is a battery. Right?
Technically, he's more android than robot.
God, you hurt my head.
I don't know why you're going so into it.
He runs off of a battery.
Yeah, well, yeah,
He is a robot.
yeah. But whereas,
He says it's a robot. DM spoken.
well, yeah,
He is
he's
spoken.
yeah,
He
he's a
didn't
robot.
speak, he nodded his head.
The Reforged
No, he
are
said
not
yeah.
robots.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I did say yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so anywho.
So we sat down, set up, pull out beds for everyone who needs sleep, and then we post up at the top.
Alright, so the two of you that are keeping watch, since you don't sleep, roll a perception for me.
Did I get that plus D6 bonus?
It didn't come up on my screen here yet, so
No? Okay.
Dirty 20.
I gotta wait until it shows up so I can actually do anything about it, because otherwise I don't know what's really going on. Let me see. Sorry for doing this all live while we're here, but if I can get this to work, that would be fantastic.
I should have worn my flake shirt.
15 for me.
Lies.
That's only if Deku dies.
I hope he does.
So, any nighttime conversation, or
My question's about your
getting
new
to
body.
know the bard, or the new guy?
So,
Have I
what
realized
is,
I'm missing
how
anything
different
yet?
is it from like what
Or
is
can I
it?
roll to see if I'm missing
What it was
anything?
before.
Sure, make an intelligence
Hmm?
roll.
Wait, are you sleeping?
How
in your box
different
right
am
now?
I from like the way I'm
No.
before, like looks wise?
You look.
Tied securely to my back.
Nat 20.
Well, it's at night,
Okay.
and people are sleeping, so I didn't know if
I don't
you were
need-
going
I don't-
to
Give me a moment, man.
Really.
Because if you were, I was just going to
None of
slowly
your stuff
turn
is
the
missing.
box towards a wall.
How'd you go home?
All of a sudden, you can't open the door.
It's like a crate.
I had to get behind
You are so.
So if you
sure
want me
that
to
she's
get
gonna steal from you.
What?
Okay, what happens when she doesn't?
I'm missing my totems.
My
Oh, yeah,
shoelace
no,
got
no,
caught on
no
the
way.
tail. Leave me alone.
Not that I knew anything about.
What's
That
going on?
happened last game. She took my totems.
Yeah,
Pieces of
Yeah.
stuff.
You were aware of that.
Yeah.
I never got them back.
because you never asked.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay,
dun.
so can I go up to you and ask, hey, do you have something of mine?
I'm in my crate.
No, you're not. You just said you weren't in your crate.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to you. Do you have something of mine?
I don't know what of yours I would have.
Joking.
I'm missing little wooden figures of mine.
Do I need to roll to see if I find anything in my bag?
Oh, you have it all.
What?
All the Reforged stuff.
Okay, what did you want to know?
I
I
was
was just wondering. like,
Nothing.
what
I just
kind
was gonna show him what one of the
Oh, all the
Reforged wires looks like.
all the imagery is stuff back at my house.
Yeah, no, okay, so you don't get to see what you look like today.
of- Alright.
Sorry.
You look like a nerd.
No, that's all.
No, you. So, yeah. Do you have something of mine? Looking for little wooden figures. They were in a little bag about yay big.
It's Saturday.
Okay.
Yep, I do.
Can I have them back?
No, sorry, can't do that.
You know, you should really keep track of your stuff.
You know, you really shouldn't steal shit.
You know, I really don't give a fuck.
But you don't steal.
I don't steal. I'm just.
Borrows.
That would be insulting to you. That's like the most insulting thing you can say to a tender. You don't steal, because if you stole it, you wouldn't have given it back.
The thief and the thief.
Wow.
So, anything else you guys want to do during the camp? Go ahead. Converse amongst yourselves, please. Waste some time for me.
So you two are on the roof, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna stick my head out. You guys want any popcorn?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take some.
I'm also on the roof.
When'd you come up on the roof?
I've been on the roof.
She usually just stays on her turret because of
You
where she
okay,
can.
V?
Yeah.
Alright, then.
So I'm gonna go on the roof and have popcorn with them.
What
You eat
kind?
popcorn?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we eat popcorn.
I'll take it.
Wow. That's a surprise.
So I have a travel cook set in my bag. Does that
Yeah.
come with like a little thing to cook stuff on?
That's exactly what a cooking set is.
Okay.
Small barred woman.
Excuse me?
Do you
haven't
want some
made-
popcorn?
I was gonna make pastries. But sure.
Closes the door.
I'm gonna go in the,
I said sure!
You did.
Fine, okay.
Eris, if you want any popcorn, you can come
Could I
up to
get
the roof.
back holding within a bag of
You're not on the roof yet.
Did you just ask me if you could put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding?
Yes.
Try it, let's see what happens.
No.
No, that's not how it works.
Wasn't I gonna try that at one point, and then I was warned it would blow my arm off?
It causes a magic.
I'm gonna go on the toka communicator and look up
Paradox.
a bag of holding of with a protection spell on it.
Please
With like
don't
an
blow
alarm
us up.
spell on it.
So,
They don't come with alarm spells on it. An
Okay.
alarm spell can be done either through learning the actual alarm spell, or through scrolls of alarm, or you could get a brooch or a snap or a
So I can get a brooch of alarm and just put it
Oh,
on
really?
my thing
Yeah.
and tie it off. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay, that'll be
What?
3 platinum.
Okay.
So if anyone goes to open your bag, it will set off the brooch of alarm.
Okay. Yay, no one can steal my shit now.
That you think.
you know, everyone also thought you couldn't steal things off of people's bracelets, and that happened before. I'm just saying.
It's not wrong.
Right.
And I mean, no one thought that anyone could steal something from Curtis, but that happened too.
He was also very high
I didn't know I had
in
this.
his
It's
defense.
awesome.
He had disadvantage.
He still teleported to Xander and held a gun to his temple.
So it's
He did.
working that way at least.
Wouldn't have shot you, but just proving a point. It's like you ran into your tower. Ooh! Manager override. He's next to you.
I mean, to be fair, you did try it at first, and you kind of just swiped at air because you were too high to function.
Took me a minute. That it did.
Is that paper tasty?
Okay, we're not CIA agents. You have to destroy the evidence via eating it. But
So no one wants to know about her history or anything else or try
Well,
anything?
hang on, we're all sitting on the roof eating popcorn. I was gonna
We're
ask
having a
her.
great time.
Yeah, and I answered, and I don't think you heard me.
No, I heard you,
Yeah.
but we hadn't gotten to the point where we were all sitting on the roof, you know, able to do anything more yet. So I was waiting until that happened so that I could talk to you about your history and all that.
so you make your way to the roof eventually.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm checking something.
That does not sound good.
But yeah, sure.
So we're all gonna enjoy the night sky, just sitting at the top of the RV, with Blue floating like 10 feet above everyone, just scanning.
I guess.
Okay. Can I make a perception roll just to make sure there's nothing within eyeshot or earshot, and check with Blue?
So far, you're fine.
Can I track for heartbeats again?
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel
7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
basically.
pick up your company's heartbeats and a few small ones around you. You're not really sure what.
Not human though.
Not
Small.
that you're noticing, no.
Bard that I can't remember her name.
Yes.
What's your name?
Exactly what she said. Just call me Hale.
Okay, Hale. So what's your history, Hale?
That's extremely forward. Creep.
We're all having good times sitting here eating popcorn. Besides, you know, the angel
You have a
downstairs.
spell on it.
The angel who's being an antisocial fuck.
Are you sure?
No.
Sure.
Roll for it.
Oh Lord.
What level are you casting?
For that.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh no.
What level is it originally? Anyway?
Scared.
Be scared.
Usually when I do something, you should be.
Casting a spell when we're just chilling on the top of a bus seems like an odd choice of action.
I'm gonna scream.
There's nothing-
Xander starts floating up into the sky with anti-gravity.
If I go
So
for
you
level
wanted to
5,
know about
what
my
would it add?
history?
Yeah. I just wanted to know, you know.
What?
If I put it under
My
a
parents
level
came
5,
from
what would it add?
Kvin. I was born in Sithakis, same with my
That'll
two
make it
baby
more interesting for
siblings.
your rolling.
Sithakis?
You get a bonus if
Yeah.
you cast it at
I was
level
born
3.
in Sithakis.
It is
Oh,
level 3
we're
on
both
its own.
Sithakis.
Yeah, so it's
Mind you, I
level
was a
5, you
bastard
better
child that was hated
Okay,
by
I
his
do level
entire
5.
village because he was
Okay,
a demon,
well.
but
Are you saying that to me in game?
yes.
I'm sorry about
Oh,
that.
and it's entirely possible that I'm the reason my mother was dead.
My dad was a baker, my
I watched
mother
my
was
whole
a
family get
seamstress.
slaughtered.
My mother was probably murdered
18
for
without
having...
any
Let's
bonuses.
see, I watched my
aside
family
from
die in
my
front of my
spell
eyes
Okay,
by
too many people are
elves.
talking.
Well, I was talking first, he asked me stuff.
We are having an in-game
Yeah.
conversation, so...
Yep.
Are you listening in, Kyle?
Yep, I'm just
You
sitting
guys are
there.
all sitting around the campfire, right?
Well,
Actually, I think we're on top of the
We're on
RV.
the RV.
Okay, you're all on top of the RV.
And technically, I guess the shield's still up, because I never turned it off. But that wouldn't limit visibility.
What did this deviant fucking Azamar do?
I don't know.
Hey, it might have been a beneficial
I'm
spell.
going to take a break from trying to get the whole widget thing to work and update because it's just giving me horrible issues. This mini feed is bullshit. It should be telling me, you know, you guys have done something, but because I saw that you did buy it, so I'll give it a D6 on your next roll.
Cool.
And it shows up in my other stuff, but it's not showing up here for some stupid reason.
You know what we could do instead of passing the note to the DM? We could whisper to you. Because everyone can individually whisper to the person that's streaming, and you should get a notification for it.
Yeah, try it.
How does that work?
Just when you go into the
click on
chat.
them like this, then you hit whisper, and then just
Oh, apparently I can't whisper to you.
I don't know if that actually went through. Did you get a whisper?
Nope. Unless I have it screwed up because I'm over here too.
But yeah, that's my history.
Nope, I don't see any whispers.
I don't think you heard the rest of it though, but yeah.
My mom texted you.
That's not weird
I don't know. I mean,
for your mom to text her.
this is the most frustrating
Her
part of this
mom.
whole thing so far.
No, not her mom? Okay, I thought it
I
was.
spent like 2 hours resetting up all these widgets and alerts that they're supposed to go through, and now the alert box isn't doing it. So actually, I can try one other thing. Add widget alert box. So
well, it's to continue RP, Kyle then tells you, it's like, I've only actually been alive for about 7 months. I'm a clone of a progenitor being Curtis
I've
Shellshock.
been alive a long time.
I actually
a very
haven't.
long time.
Actually haven't, but I'm a paladin and a Moradin. My progenitor, which is what I call Curtis, doesn't believe in the gods. Whereas I'm a faithful paladin. And he actually made it so I couldn't be deleted from Curtis on a program basis. It's all
Deleted?
it's tough to explain. Generally speaking, I was a copy of his consciousness, ironically put inside of a, body. Sort of like how he became an upgraded.
You're the last bit
Reforged
of
too.
his sanity.
Technically, yes.
Kyle goes quiet
Actually,
and says nothing for like 10 seconds as he ponders the reasoning behind that logic.
you're now following yourself.
Yes.
Very good.
I was testing it out to see if it would actually come up.
Drugs.
It came up.
Drugs.
Should be
Drugs.
and agrees. Generally speaking, we're completely different people. He's much more aggressive, and I believe in
And a
defending the
little more
party.
Like your brother? Or like your father?
I'm a clone of his, technically speaking. A
They
bio...
look almost exactly like each other,
Actually,
other than their
twin.
hair and face.
I'm just to simplify
Artificial
it for
twin.
me. Just to simplify it for me.
Artificial twin.
Yeah.
I helped
Magically
build
made
him.
twin.
Okay.
I
Kind of like a clone.
I was never actually born in the classic sense.
I don't think she exactly knows what a clone is. Simply because, have you ever left Ravenloft?
I travel around a lot.
You ever left
The past
Ravenloft?
500 years I've just been traveling. Yes.
You never know. Maybe she's doing circles around Ravenloft. Who the fuck knows, man?
Yes. for 500
So what
years.
did you say about elves?
I fucking hate those things.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't.
I want to go to a place where
I don't hate elves. I
I
know
have
5.
my reasons.
I'm half out.
At some point, I have a
I
place
have
we
my
could go
reasons.
where I know there's a entire building full of elves we could go to and kill them. Why not?
No.
Why not? Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun.
If I want my revenge, I'll get it on the elves that did it. I don't want to really hurt elves. I'll just torment them.
Okay. If someone is willing to pay some of those bits now to try this thing out, then I will gladly reimburse everyone who's watching 100.
I don't have enough yet.
What am I doing? Asking like a question or something?
If you have 100, I'd say give him
Basically,
a D6.
anything that would bring up a notification. So yeah, the ask a question one's fine.
Good,
I
that's all
just did
okay.
ask a question. Did anything come up?
It should have. Wow.
Just get firearms engraved underneath it.
Right.
Jeez.
Umbrella defense options.
So, I don't know if you all can see your numbers right now for how many points you have, but here is
0.
500 for everyone who's watching.
Vinny probably has a shit ton.
I'll check it when I get home.
So that's queued to send out. I don't know how long it's going to take for everyone to actually get it. Oh, hey Van. Sorry, wasn't paying attention to chat. I am a horrible, horrible person. So, yeah, apparently the whole widget crap is just not quite working. So, I'm gonna have to look into that further later and shit. But let's just get on with the game, because that's what we're all actually here for, and I'm being boring. So, anything else you? Okay. So, about the thing you did. Alright. I need all of you to do a dexterity roll.
Oh, damn it.
That was not the kind of thing saving throw.
Yep. DC 18.
I'm adding the
failed.
D6.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I made
I
it.
crit.
Which one am I?
I crit failed.
Oh, wait.
18.
22.
29.
13.
What'd you get?
6.
Alright, so you and you pass.
Oh
And
no.
so the three of you take 22 points of force damage as you're blown off of the top of the RV.
Lydia!
The rest of you take 45
fuck?
points of force damage as you're blown off of the RV,
How many?
and the root section of yours is gone.
So wait.
Lydia!
I need you to do it.
What did I do?
45.
44.
How much?
These three are getting 45?
Just got-
The ones that made it.
The ones that failed it
Oh, what
are
about the
getting
ones who made it?
45. The ones that made it are getting 22.
So I made it, so 22.
Yeah.
I need a post
Okay.
note, please, if you don't mind.
Um,
Thank you.
And then the
Okay, I
explosion
will-
sucks into itself.
Wait, what?
And then the explosion sucks into itself.
Oh, I think you said
Did
the
the RV
RV.
get
Were you trying to implode us?
The top of the RV is
No,
gone.
that's not what I was trying to do.
Well, clearly you were trying to kill us.
And your bag of holding and everything that was in it is gone.
Oh!
Lydia!
Sorry.
What have you done?
I didn't know that would happen.
I asked if she was sure.
I said
And
I don't
it's-
know.
What the fuck did you do?
I cast a spell magic on her bag
Her bag?
for the alarm
And-
spell.
Why?
Why?
I was testing it.
If you dispel magic in an enclosed space and it backfires, or if there's a malfunction, you could have killed us all.
Has it been
Well, I have
24
to roll
hours
a
since the last
check
fight?
because-
Compensated for all the shit that was in a bag.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
I can't
Everything.
even do. I
What was
can't-
in your
Has
bag?
it been within an
Take
hour?
the list.
Is it still within an hour of the fight?
No.
Start healing.
I'm going to.
Do I have to make a roll because I basically just had my roots ripped to shreds?
Yeah, she probably takes more damage.
No, that dexterity roll that you made was to not take further damage when you got blown away from the top of the RV.
Greater restoration her. Can I do that?
That's going to do what for her? She's not petrified, she's not cursed or horribly poisoned or anything like that.
Okay.
There's no
I would
skill.
just do a mass healing, get us back up to.
That being
I
said,
have a
my
mass cure
character's
wounds.
gonna
It is level 5.
try
Then
getting
I
away from
suggest
that.
doing that.
My character's
I'm
gonna
not-
try getting away from that as quick as she can.
Well, it's over at this point. Nothing else is
She's
gonna
trying to
happen.
escape my power because it hurt her.
Yeah.
Healing her so she's undead.
I'm not gonna until she
Oh,
backs up.
Yeah, also all of your pets take that damage too. So your cat that you summoned,
No, I didn't summon it. I didn't
Yeah,
summon
you
it.
did.
No,
You did.
I only got
You
the
did.
incense. I didn't summon it.
you asked me 6 times last game. I can pull up the footage and find it all to go through it. That you asked to summon it.
Yeah, and you
Multiple
said that I
times.
Hey,
needed
what's
Holy
never
shit.
ending blood?
How much HP does Blue have?
Blue is destroyed. Blue only had 10 hit points.
What is
Can
never
I
ending
call
blood?
Curtis?
Jake.
So blue is
What are you
destroyed.
asking about?
Your
Never
cat
ending
is
blood.
destroyed.
It's basically something I don't need
Your
anymore.
ferret fee is dead.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on the
Ferret?
Oh
ferret?
no, that was your other character.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize. That was your other character.
I'm so glad my snake was in its ball.
I'm sorry.
Can I call Curtis?
Yeah.
Hey Curtis.
That
He
was an
groggily
automated death.
answers because in our world it's you're
Yeah,
just calling him
I
at 2
know.
in the morning.
Curtis, I'm sorry.
ASMR made it dumb.
Curtis, there was an accident on the RV.
What?
I'm not sure exactly what happened, but everyone besides Eris was on the roof enjoying popcorn and just resting for the night.
It's 2
I-
o'clock in the morning. I expect that's what you do at night, like sleeping.
And then the roof blew off.
You guys fucked up the
Can
RV.
I join the call?
Curtis, can
I
you just
fucked up
No.
the RV.
You can't hear any of them.
Technically,
And-
I might be able to, but
Kyle could.
Can you come
Kyle is on the verge of tears. He just got blue like a month ago.
Curtis, can you
You
come
can make
help
tinker rolls to
us?
try and repair him.
He's gonna do that in a minute.
Can you come help us, please?
The door is missing the top half of it. Inside
can
the
I-
RV.
I'll be right with you.
It's literally from like
Curtis
this level.
sits up in
on the
bed,
RV.
checks the RV, goes to the AI network and he sees that there's literally
Did you
the
need
half
the
of
fuck
it,
go home ball?
which means it
We
can't
can get
generate
you
the
another one
shield
of
because the
those.
shield
Maybe
receptors
Zark
are on the
can have it.
roof.
Or the
No, I'm not
anti-gravity.
pissed.
Anti-grav at all.
That have been blown off.
No.
Curtis is checking the stats.
Curtis, we need you.
To do what? You did over 2 weeks of damage to my fucking RV.
I did!
Do anything.
Somebody
I did.
did.
Make Kyle do a tinker roll to assess the damage of the RV.
Oh, blue. He was
Oh, blue first.
19 plus is 726.
Curtis, there was an accident. This would
Okay, I'm playing two
happen if you weren't
characters. What?
here.
Oh my god, no. Did you? No. Is blue gone?
Thanks to your tinker level, he's fixable. I rolled a 19 for the damage level. It's gonna take you at least 10 hours of repair and parts that you do not have with you right now.
In your message,
I said
a little
sorry.
mirror
No,
comes up. It's
it
Kyle.
doesn't
He's
cover
interrupting the
it.
call directly from 7 feet away from you in real life.
Can I pull out my toka indicator and start
Curtis?
searching for all this?
I'm going to send blue back to you to fix
Sure.
immediately.
There are some
Curtis's
things in there
response.
that you won't be able to replace.
Blue's
Yeah, I
down. Oi.
Let me see.
So Curtis assesses the damage from the readout from the AI network built into the RV.
Sorry, Curtis.
He basically tells you, since she's on the call, and so is Kyle. Kyle is very quiet in the corner with his remains of his robot that he's sending back in a box right now. Curtis responds that the RV is out of commission. You can't drive it, you can't have shields. The turret itself is going to take me about a week to replace, even with all the parts. It was a high-powered turret. So, unfortunately, if you want, I can come there to get it, but you're going to need some other type of transport. I still have the turtle cart with me if you guys want to take that. It's a temporary transport. It won't fly,
That's fine.
but it'll get you from point A to point B. I'll bring the RV back and start working on it with Rupert in the morning.
Can you do that? Can you also do me a second favor? Before
What
you...
else could you fucking want right now?
I want to make Kyle feel better. Can you just stop on the way? Can you just stop at the popcorn shop and get a small thing of the Energon popcorn for him? Please, I'll pay you back.
Curtis,
Actually, no, it's free.
you
'cause
see
Pop
Curtis
is
all of a
also
sudden,
giving it
you
to
see
you for
Curtis's
free.
hand moving in the instrument, and out of it pops an electron popcorn box. He's just like, I'll be there for the RV. Set down a teleportation point in GPS so I know where to go.
Okay, sorry, Curtis.
I done fucked up.
So do you want me to say how, like approximately 10 minutes later, Curtis will
I
pop
walk
up?
to Kyle.
Kyle just takes one. Zzz. Doesn't really move much. He just starts
Try
vibrating
this,
slightly.
Claymore.
It's
Okay.
it's reforged drug.
Okay, the
Let's
things
try
with
it.
the circle on it, you cannot
No,
replace.
this isn't good for living or
The thing with the
undead
triangle
things.
on
It's
it, you
only
cannot
good for
replace through the toka network.
electronics.
I want to try it.
I take
Oh
one.
my god, fine, you know what? What happens if a living thing eats a piece of complete energy? Just
It
un-
might kill
not
him.
living.
untampered raw energy.
not living.
Okay, an undead thing.
Damn it.
Because she just
Is
ate
it
a piece
magic?
of...
I didn't eat it
It's-
yet. I just picked it up.
It's basically
It's a
Energy
ball
popcorn.
of...
pure energy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'll do to
Pure
you.
energy.
You take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take one.
It's like
Okay.
crack. It's like coke. It gives you a boost. Like you now talk faster, you move hyper, you things are going really slow and fast simultaneously. It's basically drugs, but
If
for only
you're
us.
trying
I just
to
kind
be
of
a
start looking around,
constitutional-
just like looking
I
at
didn't
everything.
eat it yet.
Like the stars are moving, they're buzzing slightly. Everything is all twingly. It's like coke. I know you're young and
Ready for
you
the
hopefully
price
don't know
tag?
what that's like, but let me
Yeah.
just describe it to you as in everything is all bubbly and sparkly.
They'll make you a deal.
Okay.
27,000 platinum,
Oof.
Better
including
make
the
a
bag of
really
holding with
good
alarm.
case to Curtis.
No, I'm gonna do it on my own.
Locucius Entertainment's business so far, and over the last 6 months, only gained about 15,000 platinum.
You're in debt.
I know I'm in debt.
I need to pick up another job.
Kyle hears this, and even though he's buzzing slightly, you see him just do this. He just transferred you
No!
money.
I did the damage. I repay on my own.
She needs
Kyle
it.
technically-
Kyle looks up at you. Oh no. Kyle looks up at you. She needs a shit for travel. Get it done. As he sips shit blue in pieces back to Curtis, he now goes sits in the driver's seat and he's
How
not
are my
talking.
weapons on my
Kyle, have some
bracelet?
more, buddy. Come on.
He takes another energon. I'll make a
She
con
didn't
roll.
use dispel magic, and I was.
Kyle
Oh my fucking
just
God.
takes it and just failed his con check for that candy. So
Popcorn.
Kyle doesn't have to make a con check for the electric candy.
I thought he did.
No.
My first one was high.
Oh, only living and undead.
Oh,
right?
that's right. Okay,
Only
so
organic.
he
Only
just
Only organics.
Yeah.
okay. So
Full
he goes into
organics.
the seat and just kind of zones out.
Full organic.
So if I was to take another one, I'd have to do that. Shit.
No. You
No.
could just take another one. It would
No,
just be.
full
It would be like.
organics.
Oh, okay.
So we are technically androids. We're semi-organic. We have a beating heart, but that's it. The rest of it is literally blood, steel, skin, flesh, and bone, with a reforged heart.
Okay.
Can I have some?
I'm gonna just hand you my ever full popcorn bucket and say just give it back when you're done. 1 tap for butter, 2
Is my
for
box
caramel,
broken or no?
3 for cheddar, and 4
No.
for weed.
It's just glitter ball that.
15.
No.
Can't.
Okay, glitter ball.
Damn it.
gets
That's only him. Because
Number
of
1, only me.
Yeah.
Number
He's
2,
not dead.
it wouldn't work anyways.
just-
dissipated, unsummoned.
besides, well,
Okay.
actually,
I'm just gonna.
Nope, it wouldn't work. It's within 24
don't like
hours of
things.
the
the last time we
I
used
did.
it, yeah.
Just tap
So.
it once and just eat like buttered popcorn in pain because
Yeah.
she dropped me to
Yeah.
134
Make
hit
a
points.
dexterity
Do
save.
you
Out
have
of
that
179.
healing gauntlet still?
Yay.
Kyle, can you
Wait,
get one of
what
those
would I add for
sword
his
beers to,
dex?
Nothing.
You know, poke Morrow with.
57.
Or if I bring Morrow over, will you
13.
use it on her to heal her a little bit,
That's
please?
a fail.
He,
took the
you see him
full
take his gauntlet
damage.
and start like pouring out healing tabs. He gives you 3
is
healing
he-
tabs.
3.
Is he in pieces?
I'm
Make
gonna
an
go.
investigation check to see
Then he
if you
goes
can
back to
find
sitting in
it.
his seat.
Kyle just gave me 3 healing tabs.
Out of
I'm
his
gonna
gauntlet,
administer
or-
them tomorrow.
16.
Eat that.
Okay.
Eat.
So
Do I need to make a roll?
no, they give us straight healing.
You murdered my puppet!
Okay.
I'm at 57.
You murdered
Thank you.
Lexington!
5 pieces.
What
find
did good.
5 pieces
Did not
of-
do good.
That was the only good you did.
Okay, you
Alright.
find its little arm twitching.
How
next to
much?
a bush.
How much?
You
Hit
find the
points
head
did she get
still
back?
giggling
I'm gonna pick that
up
up.
in a tree.
Oh god, can I go climb the tree to go get it?
Yeah, you spend the next like half hour collecting the pieces.
Morrow, I have 3 healing tabs. Can I administer them to you?
Go ahead.
Just administer 3 healing tabs to her.
30 health. I think, if I'm not mistaken. It might be 38 or 24, one of those, but
Hey, at least it's almost what you took.
I'm trying to be helpful.
What would it be
I'm at 57.
Huh?
So
what
now
would it be?
Curtis shows up.
for 3?
You gotta ask him. It depends on which healing tabs he's using.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did try to dispel
There's a few
magic
different
on a
versions of
pocket
healing tabs that
dimension.
you guys have gotten
I was
over the
doing it for
time.
the-
I have the 10 HPs in my gauntlet, so you gain 30 health.
How are you going to target a spell? You can't target a spell.
So-
Leans, what?
D-
What is that?
Do you want me to describe when
Look
Curtis
at top,
arrives
there's
to
a-
take the RV
no,
back?
I was talking about the bread of
I'm
Liam's
sorry,
hut.
what?
Do you want me to
That's our
describe
little,
Curtis
like,
arriving?
Campsites.
So yeah, the RV is fucked. Okay, it'll drive on the ground.
Oh,
Do
look
I
at
see Curtis show up?
Yeah, he comes in, he takes the bus since it's easier.
But there's like no roof.
Oh, look at him. I'm
Jesus fucking Christ, all of you!
I'm gonna hide
So-
behind
She
a
tried
tree,
using
please.
dispel magic.
I'm just gonna stand in front of him with my head down because I know I did bad.
She tried using
So this
dispel
guy-
magic.
Feast, and you're the only one who doesn't know what he looks like. This guy walks out of a portal. Actually, a bus, technically. The bus, the
Slenderman
Do
Jamaican.
you
walks
have-
out of a portal.
You look
Yeah.
like
Do
a
you have the
pirate.
mask on, or did you take
Oh,
it
he's
off
got his
to
mask on.
show
He
us
doesn't
how
know.
angry you
Oh,
are
no.
right now?
His mask is on. It's activated, and it's got one line where his mouth should be and 2 eyes.
Can I please hide behind a tree?
What's the mask?
I'm
look at
standing in
Curtis.
front of
It's an
him.
emoji mask. It
He
basically
already
is a
knows.
black and white emoji mask.
He knows I told him.
So it doesn't have complex emotions unless I choose to
Please
it.
don't make it.
Right now, it's line and eyes.
Please don't
On
make
a
me
black
call out to
mask.
Xander.
Alright,
Please
the
don't
way
make
I
me
thought
call
about
out
it
to
before,
Xander
like,
for
you ever
waking
seen
him up.
Watchdog, like the ink mask? And
Yeah, something like that, but it just does basic facial expressions like an emoji mask.
Please
I am
don't.
literally known as the emoji mask killer in the Legends.
Sam,
That's me.
Please don't make him yell at Xander for calling him at 2 a.m.
I want to look at Curtis.
No, Curtis is standing 20 feet from the RV,
Ignore that.
looking at it, and then you hear him call out, "The fuck you guys do,
Yes.
Jesus Christ!"
Did
She
you
used to
see
spell
me?
magic on my bag of holding because I put
He walks
an
over.
alarm spell on it.
Did you really think that was a
Slap
good
her
idea,
upside the head.
Alice?
Slip her upside the head.
I'm not
She
gonna hit
deserves
ya.
it. She
I
deserves
lost
it.
everything.
Hey, I got rid of the little puppet,
I lost everything in my bag of holding.
and I'm replacing.
So
what I
Curtis
did.
is examining the damage right now, and he's checking the wheels and everything. It's like, well, fortunately, it will drive if you want to ride it, but you won't have shields, the turret, or the fucking roof for that matter. And since you don't have a shield, if you go anything above 30 or 40 feet a second, aka 40 miles an hour, you're gonna feel it because there's nothing to protect it. He looks over and then he notices Kyle in the driver's seat, not talking.
Yeah, he lost blue.
I received it before I left from the shop. So do
Can
you
I
want the
just-
turtle cart, or do you want to take this
We'll
thing
take
on
the
the
turtle
ground?
cart.
Take the turtle cart.
It's a ground vehicle, but alright.
Thank you.
You see him
Oh.
walk over to his bracelet,
Yeah.
poof it out. It
Can I
chink.
look around
Um,
for like tiny pieces of
How's oh
wood
shit?
that would like
I'd like
What?
to
be
make
big
a
enough
Bruno-
to carve pieces?
well,
that would
he's
be
gotta
cut
get
out
leave
to
Bruno.
fix
What's up?
Lexington.
I won't
You
dispel
have
magic
all
on
the pieces
anything.
down them all.
Okay,
Once
then can I make a
everyone is
performance
done
check to see if I can
talking,
fix it?
I'm making a metagame comment.
It's more than a performance check.
What
Alright.
is it?
So,
Okay, so I'm starting to
not
get
the
all
first
your
time
stuff
you've
back
broken
aside
your
from the stuff that I
marionette.
can't.
so, your first
So I
thing to
assume
do
the
is mend it
no-name
to try and put it
ID
back
made.
together.
What does that mean?
I don't think you can get that back.
I
Look
can
at
get
top
that
at
back.
the
Not
You're
Yeah.
listed in the.
Yeah.
You have to head back to No Name, back to the Merchant Guild to get a new
yeah,
token.
my medallions,
It's-
which I'm not safe anymore.
No,
It's
no,
a
no, no, no. You're
cantrip.
still listed in the. You can go back and get
It's
your
a
medallions.
cantrip.
You are listed
So I
in the
need to
system,
roll?
so you're safe.
However, I can't get back Encyclopedia of the Living Things pre-bad no name. Wooden Morrow
15?
figurines, which we can just make more of.
Not
You're able to
anymore.
pull it for
She's
the
not
most
even
part
a-
back
she's not
together.
a
It's kind of
Did you get
quivering
Endwood
and
anymore.
kinda
Yeah, I
weird.
did.
And
Just
then
to lose them.
they
She
got
hit it
blown
and then I
out.
pulled
And
it
then
down.
Yeah,
52 and a
Wow.
food of
you
Morrow.
lucked out.
Food tomorrow.
Foot.
I don't know why my
Oh
dice
yeah,
like
that
you
was
guys so much.
yeah her original foot.
And the
I rolled a
mysterious
20
jewel
on
dagger.
how long
I
it
can't
took
go
to heal.
those back.
Nope.
Poor things.
But everything else
But
should be
everything else is
Do I
replaceable.
need to piece them back together now?
No,
Or,
he's
like,
back up to
So,
20 hit points.
Curtis checks on the
Okay, but
RV.
is
He
his
actually
body like?
he gives
okay.
you guys Bruno.
Okay.
Do I see that?
Okay, really
Can I look at the
quickly,
marionette and be like, I need a
guys,
A
I'd like to
marionette?
make a
Yeah,
metagame
marionette.
comment really
hug.
quickly.
Your friend.
Comes over and gives you a hug.
Hold them back carefully.
He feels all soft and new.
I just had to fix him.
Back.
I
So,
thought you were gone the whole time.
just a suggestion.
No, I found him
Let's not
in
just
tiny
start
little
magic.
twitching parts all
Anytime the
around.
DM says to you, "Are you sure?"
I know.
Please actually rethink
Like me
what
trying
you're
to slap
doing.
him.
No,
I know.
you still did that.
So
I
did
failed and I missed.
You failed, and
But you
that's the
still
only
tried.
reason that I didn't attack you back. But usually, when he says, "Are
you
sure?"
sure?
or as he said to you, "Are you absolutely sure?" the best idea is to 1, rethink, and number 2,
Don't do
most likely not do it.
So
I'm gonna
Curtis
just walk
summons
up.
Bruno and tells him to get in the turtle cart and just so that
She's still missing.
Kyle, who is still
I love
slightly
it.
shaking inside the driver's seat of the RV until Curtis tells him that you might want to get out because I need to take back the
Bruno's
RV.
not properly set up to handle the turtle cart.
Thought he was originally.
You got Bruno at the same time you got the RV.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
You
that's
set up
right.
the RV to be able to accommodate Bruno.
That's
Blue
right. I
had to
did.
be modified in order to go in the RV. Blue could have done the turtle cart without modification.
That's right. I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
But you can try to put a rush order on Blue.
Blue deserves time. Blue deserves patience.
So,
it's not something
are
I want to
you-
rush.
So you sent him back to the shop rather than to fix them yourself.
You
I
said I
can
didn't have
mend
the
him for you.
supplies.
You didn't have all the parts you needed.
The shop does. It seemed the most logical option.
I mean,
Okay.
Curtis could have brought it.
I'm just saying, as a tinkerer, okay, in my personal
Wait, your
opinion,
token
Yeah.
communicating
okay,
gem
if
is
you
not
wanted
the
to
thing
have a
that went in
true
the head.
bond with
So
Blue,
that's fine.
you'd be doing the work yourself instead of outsourcing it.
Garden
Because otherwise,
shears,
it's basically,
the camp.
it's
50
still in
foot
Let me
warranty. I'll send it
cross
back to
up
the
what I don't
manufacturer and
need
have
to
them send
save
you a
you money.
replacement.
It's fine. I'll get everything back aside
I'm
from
just,
the
it's
4
up to you
things
which
I
way you want to
can't.
handle
Well, there's
it.
also
Okay.
the I don't
You
know
could
if
have
she
ordered
wrote
the
it down,
parts
but
without
the
any
toy that
real
I made her,
difficulty,
she
that's
can't
all.
get back.
It's
I just
not written
figured it
down,
would be
doesn't
more
exist.
expedient to have it done in
Wow.
the shop. That was my original thought, and logic dictate. But you're right. I mean, Curtis could easily have worked on him too, but he
The
was
gumball machine.
damaged.
Hey, Sean.
So.
I would have
Put it in
been
my
wearing my
apartment.
necklace of extinguished
So it
flames,
wouldn't
that
be in my
wouldn't
inventory. It's in my apartment.
Yeah.
go on.
So, you get another one.
Hey Curtis, I'm sorry for waking you up. I didn't
Sorry
know
for
what else to
pulling your
do.
Well,
I
so
didn't know what else to do, and when we left, you told me to call you if we had an emergency, and I felt like this was the one emergency we had.
he looks at the sheared metal on the sides of the RV, and he's just, all right then. I'll take this back. It'll take me a while. Things have been busy, but
Do you
I was
want
gonna
us
ask
to
if I
just
could make
wait
some
here?
pastries from the recipe book that I have.
you'd be waiting
but I
here a
don't have
while.
the
It's not worth that
ingredients.
much.
So can I go
where's-
look to
and he
see
looks
if I
over,
can
and
find
Kyle's
some eggs from a
standing there now,
vendor?
just looking sad.
I'll
I'm
take
sorry,
care of it.
Make a
Kyle.
survival check at disadvantage.
Oh god.
Curtis,
Why?
I'll take care of it. It's okay.
No, I don't trust that one.
All right.
Sorry about this.
No, it's as long as everyone's
12.
all right. You do look a little all beaten up though.
God damn.
As he
I think
glances
one of
around
them
and
was
you guys are
recording.
all
Yeah.
injured. Sorry about the problem. Alright, the tunnel cart's ready to go, fully charged.
Oh,
Shouldn't have any
Curtis.
problem to go to your destination.
Hey Curtis,
Oi,
I just wanted to let you know, so what we're going to do right now,
oi,
you know how I've always wanted to release my patron?
oi.
That's what we're hoping to go do now.
I'm sorry that the RV wouldn't be able to take that ride with you.
I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to come with us.
Wait, Kyle will be fine. He looks over. He's still not talking and looking at the ground.
gonna
He
go
should be
over-
fine eventually.
I'm gonna go over to Kyle and I'm just gonna be like, it's okay, at least he can get fixed.
I'm gonna walk up to Kyle and hug him. Like
least
the
you're not
first
missing
time we
everything.
talked in my pocket dimension.
I'm just gonna look up, at least you're not missing everything.
I know.
No, he's just missing, the one creature that he can
He's
say
right,
he
last time he
created,
built a
and the
creature.
one thing that Curtis created more than
sorry.
anything.
Surprised you're not looking for chunks of cat.
He despawned.
Oh, he just
He
pooped.
poofed.
He's a familiar. He'll be
Okay.
fine.
You can
Little
just
ball is
resummon
fine.
him.
So,
I'm so glad I didn't pull out my snake to show you like I was going to.
oh god.
Absolute murder.
I'd cry
That would
if I
be
did that because
painful.
I like the snake.
Go for a walk? Yeah, I would have had to go for a walk.
So Curtis basically, once he gets everyone off the RV, what's left of it,
I'm
and
on
clears
ground.
the
I
area.
haven't really
I know you
moved.
guys. Most everyone's on the ground at this point, and
I mean,
Kyle
you
finally
can't
is now
move.
standing away. He poofs the RV back.
can't.
You know, even when he's
It's not
looking
like
at it on the
you're
medallion, he's like,
going
"Jesus fucking Christ!"
Your roots have
You
been
know, because it
Just
literally
come
looks
back
smaller
anyway.
as a medallion now because of missing the top. He gets his portal forge to come show up and off the bus, and he poofs back and leaves the total cart for you guys fully charged. No, he doesn't think you guys need Bruno. You guys can probably all drive the total cart. It's basic. It's just a motorized cart, aka total cart, with a solid titanium metal frame. So
Kyle can easily drive it.
yes, he can. He knows how. So Kyle makes his way onto the total cart, checks it, engine's at full energy charge. This thing isn't like the RV. It doesn't have a regenerating Magicell. So
Slowly,
it's
Kyle
just
crosses
the full charge should be
appearing
good.
Next to me. Push over
So-
to
Yeah,
Milo.
she's just
More
handing you
boxes.
boxes.
We're just kind of standing there, right?
At the moment, as far as I can tell you.
Fee, where's your character?
Oh yeah, a bag
Is
of
she near
holding.
me?
I'm on
Where's
the
my alarm
ground. I
spell?
just repaired Lexington.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna approach you.
Yeah, you see her over
Okay.
sitting with her back to a tree, slowly putting together her little marionette,
I'm just like squatting
twitching.
with my crate on my
who's
back.
just sitting there giggling.
Hey, do you like snakes?
I would like.
What are you looking at me for?
I don't know. I just thought that you know the answer.
Do you
About
like
your
snakes?
character?
I like everything.
What's your favorite color? DM, what's my favorite color?
Sean, I'm gonna
I
pull
like
out my
everything.
Zarg ball.
Telepathically communicate with
And let my
asking
snake
where
out.
everything is.
Oh, you haven't seen my snake either.
Alright, so you're
I'm gonna come over and check it out.
Dobby.
So
Okay.
you
No, I'm just warning you now. I don't swing that
Basically
way.
everything's
So, yeah.
Nothing changed. Nothing's different.
You offered my character to see the snake. That's the way she took it.
Okay.
She's a bard.
Yeah.
So I
I'm a
pull out
bard.
my Zarg ball and just let out my 15-foot long
Shadow
serpent.
What do you feed that?
Popcorn. Hey, Maro,
Just
can I have
popcorn?
my popcorn bucket back? I haven't fed my snake
It's
in a while.
empty. Me just handing
No,
back
it's never empty.
Yeah.
It can never empty unless it's the
You've
purple
never wanted to
popcorn.
watch it hunt things before?
It doesn't like hunting, it just likes popcorn.
He's deluded. It's
I may have broken it by training it with popcorn. Like, watch. I just hold up the popcorn bucket to it, just shoves its face in it.
I just picture.
Cute.
You just see the snake with its face in the popcorn bucket, and you hear.
It's like drinking the popcorn.
Yep.
Oh,
Inhaling
Claymore,
it.
this is my pet snake.
Awesome.
Can I pet it?
You might get next.
Can I communicate with my snake real quick?
Yes.
Are you okay if I let her touch you?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Creep.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Creepy snake.
Yeah, you can pet her.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and pet the snake.
Wait, did I lose my T-Rex?
Was it out?
The Zarg ball was on your belt, as far as I know.
Oh, thank you, God. Because,
I didn't see it, and I have your.
yeah, so it was on my belt.
You
Yeah,
didn't lose
I
that.
didn't see it in
Claymore, do you want to touch her?
Yeah.
Serpentia, are you okay if she touches you?
Serpentia?
I wouldn't laugh. Kay made that name up.
From
That's Kay's old shadow serpent's name.
Serpenchi.
What?
From like.
Serpentia. When Xander met Kay, he asked Kay what
No,
he should
I was
name
laughing
it.
because it
And
sounds like
Kay
Serpentius.
Kay said
From-
that he used to have a shadow serpent named Serpentia.
Did you get the name from?
Do you
That's
really
been
want to know
hotel.
where I got the name from?
Yeah.
Conan book that I read back when I was in elementary school, okay, had one of the villains was Serpentia,
Okay.
who was basically this half snake woman that ran around naked, flashing everybody, and did unspeakable things that I shall not say on game because, well,
Why, it's for adults.
Yeah, but that's when we get the creeps.
Oh yeah.
We start talking about that and we get the creeps.
Comparing people to Mia Khalifa.
find the book. It's like Hall of the Serpent King or something like that. Which I know it's like the name of like 20% of the Conan
Okay,
books.
I thought it was. I thought you were doing a reference from
No, I named it this because I asked
Husband
Kay
Hotel.
what
Serpentius.
I asked Kay what I should name it,
Okay.
and that's what I was told.
So, my
So-
marionette isn't still twitching, right?
Yeah,
Since it's back together, okay.
it's back
I never
together,
got
but
the
it's still
file.
twitching
So,
around.
when we have
Correct.
time, would you like to go back to the library to see if you can find something better than what you found?
Probably not going to.
Did I put it
Though
in
there
my
is
crate?
another copy, but I'd rather not take the last copy that's left of that damn book
Why not?
because it's unreadable.
Didn't you scan
Doesn't
it
hurt
to
into
try to
your
learn.
thing?
It's uncopyable.
Serpentia, is it okay if Claymore
Find
touches
another
you?
one,
Yes.
different book than this.
Claymore,
that's
you can
better.
touch her.
I
Go
on
die.
and start, like, petting
You
the-
wish.
Just be careful of the spines
Sorry,
on
honey,
the
I'm not
back.
dying.
Oh,
You might stab yourself.
Kind of better here.
that would not be good.
This is
You
what.
told
One
me
that
your
doesn't
name,
follow Loki.
Oh.
I'm asking her.
Me?
Yeah.
There we go. If you look on
Aristante, do you
chat,
wanna
I
hear
got
a
your
joke?
snake right
Don't
over
call
your
me
face
Aristante.
right now.
Aris, do you want to hear a joke?
Just call her Aristante.
Don't call me Aristante.
Why? And why wouldn't you? If
Now
you
he's
don't
up in the
fear
corner.
anything, her saying that would probably make
wow.
you
Kinda
want
cool,
to
like
do
with
it
the little
more
picture.
as a
But
But
she's
bard.
she's
Respect.
the kind. undead.
Bullshit.
Plus, she probably
No,
has
no,
a
hang on.
familiarity
I'd
feeling
like
with
to
me.
talk about that comment.
Okay. I did not have the
You-
paints, and Lexington tying up your shoes together was not my fault. I did not tell him to
He
do
is
that.
your familiar.
He's not familiar.
He's not a
He's
familiar.
more like a living toy.
Both Sean and Sam told me he was a familiar.
Oh, it's whatever
and
perspective.
you called
Yeah.
him a familiar last time.
Oh, okay. He's just
Animated
there.
toy who is still your
Yeah.
familiar. I'm not just a
Yeah.
magical familiar.
Corn
like that.
operated boy.
I'm sorry about Blue Guile. That is not my intention.
Kyle, do you want another hug, buddy? Oh, Kyle's never. No, he's definitely seen my snake at this point.
Okay,
He
no,
was
you're
there for a
saying-
lot of it.
I mean, hell, half the time when
Don't
you're
call
in
me
my
Aristante.
pocket dimension,
Why not
my
Aristante?
snake just
Around, was kicking around. But you do hear in your ear the
Which one
telepathic
would you-
communicator from
Yeah,
Kyle
sure.
saying, "We should really get back on the road
So,
at this
did
point
you
to
fall
avoid
from
any other
heaven?
problems."
No, but I scraped my knees, Kyle.
Click.
You weren't
Yeah.
supposed to
You
say
guys
anything.
stopped to make camp. You haven't even rested yet. It's
But it
still
would
middle
explain
of
why
the
your
night.
face looks funky.
Kyle can easily say sleep on the
I
road
think
and
we
just
should
keep
definitely
moving.
do a long rest at this point.
Kyle can
Especially
drive
for
at this
my-
point. He tells you
Why?
if you want to stay up with
You
Kyle
took
while he
45
drives.
damage.
You guys
I got
can
30 healed.
just sleep while we drive in the total car.
I'm just
That's
gonna
okay.
do the mass cure
Yeah.
thing
Turtle
I was
car can
planning to
only
do
hold 4
earlier.
people.
When she's not right there.
Yeah,
It was
how?
made just
What's
big
the
enough for you
radius of
guys and
that?
It was just 4 of you.
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I need to know.
It was tight with Zarg in there. That's part of why you
30
made the RV, so you'd have more room and the roof for
30 feet.
Morrow.
30 feet.
30 feet.
I can crush myself into my box and one of you can sit
It
on
will
it.
still be packed.
One of you can sit on me.
There's seats already in there.
Okay.
We'll just have to travel cramped.
Whoa.
So she said that she was gonna do her mass healing effect. Could I like move away from that?
Might be a good idea.
Okay.
What's the range in your mass healing?
30 feet.
I can move at a base of 45.
Okay, so you start running and you start casting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
As soon as you start hearing those holy words of prayer, you recognize those fuck.
I grab Lexington and I just go
So
speeding
if you
away.
want to have
I'm
the
afraid it
bully
just
or
hurts.
no?
Me and my snake
can
and
we get
Claymore are
more
just standing there. She just sprints off. Just.
And just after she sprints off, all of a sudden you feel this healing wave. Of
I
how
don't-
much?
Because me knowing she's undead, I'm gonna be
Hold
like,
on, I gotta-
healing hurts undead, she's undead.
I know. I gave her forewarning.
Alright.
So Kyle
Should we get back?
tries to
Going
start
on
hacking
so
at
far.
the
We're doing good.
chairs to make more
38.
space at this point.
You need what?
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
couldn't hear
I
you
need
over
some more.
everybody else.
Kyle, I
Yeah,
guess,
don't
does
mind.
what he
I'm
can
not
to
touching
make
that
a little
dice.
more space, which means removing the table, removing the... Starts just using his Tinker Kit to make more space, to clear out what's
there was
there.
no table in the Tinker
I really
Kit.
thought there was... I don't have the map anymore.
15.
The diagram I drew.
For what?
Mass healing.
Okay, so everyone gets 15 hit
Oh,
points.
then no, sorry. I go
Except
back to
me.
full health. You have to do
Also,
No.
Kyle walks up to you and hands you 3 tabs.
As you just came running after me because I ran away.
He starts
when
walking
started.
over
Yeah.
and you see him popping tabs out of a gauntlet, like kind of weird like.
You just see him like
We're
shaking
healing
his
you.
arm and
And
green
things are
falling
popping
out.
out. Little white tabs, he hands them to you. That'll heal you.
Okay.
And then he walks away. It's a compressed healing potion, that's all it is.
Okay.
It will heal your
It's
HP.
not holy.
It's not holy.
Is
I'm gonna
Kyle
take one of them then.
Kinda
10 HP.
You take one?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, take 10 points damage.
God damn
What?
it!
Healing
I didn't think these were healy.
Work on her!
She's an undead.
It's not holy
Oh
though.
yeah, that's
She
right.
can, anything that would heal and heal you actually brings her back to away from her undead status. So in order for her to heal, as it's written on her character sheet, takes damage from any healing effect, can only heal from necrotic.
Oh.
Oh, so we gotta put necrotic in.
Oh no, that's kind of easy. You see him pull out.
No, it says we generate 2 HP at start of turn.
Yep. That's on
Yeah, it should
top
be
of that.
Oh.
Okay.
You see him pull out. Actually, I don't have death anymore. And I don't have anything else that doesn't do damage. Kinetic.
Blood.
Hmm?
Give her blood.
I
I
mean, could
Are
I
you
do
off it?
necrotic?
Technically, you do. You can do an overpower shot with your shotgun. That's just a straight energy blast.
that's right.
Don't worry, this will help, I promise.
You hear it whine.
Yeah. You see me pull out a shotgun and I aim it at you.
I stare you in the eyes.
I load it with necrotic crystal.
Where you at?
Necrotic should heal you,
You
right?
and I are about the same.
Let's find out.
I aim at a center of the chest and I fire the charge shot once it loads. It's a pure energy shot of necrotic damage. I hope it heals you. Otherwise, I just blew your heart out your chest.
So I noticed that
Done
I'd
beating
still
her.
live. I'd still live, most likely, unless it's magic.
I'm sorry, what?
Do I notice that the turtle cart looks a little small?
Wait, what? You need to like
There's
pass
no
my
way you're
armor
all gonna
class?
fit in it. It's
Is there
designed to
any
fit
way-
I'll fly
4
over
people,
it.
including the driver.
If there's,
I don't
is
know.
there any way that both Kyle and Xander working together could tinker it into building an extra seat or two?
It's an armored turtle shell.
Yeah, there's really no give.
Okay. Your best bet's trying to ride on the outside of it.
I'll just fly overhead.
Well, could you root yourself on it?
It's metal.
It has a spot for her to root inside, but it's not very big.
It's like a
So-
little corner.
Inside.
Sheet
A 2-foot area.
covering it.
Oh.
Mm.
I won't be
takes up,
helpful
like-
walking
So the-
because mine's slower.
There's no turtle in
What?
it, right?
No,
I just thought
it's,
you'd seen what I
they
was
call it the
typing.
turtle cart
No.
because it's
Okay.
basically, imagine a giant turtle shell with wheels on it.
This finger's just
That's the
taking
turtle
so much
cart.
damage
Okay,
this
well,
year.
what
So,
if...
First it's
The
that,
turtle
and then
shell
it's
opens
this.
up, and inside there was room for
I
4
burned
people to
myself.
sit plus the driver, so it's technically 5. But
It was-
the even seats weren't very big, and he's a pretty
Nope,
big
wrong one.
sized
Oh, that's one you
person.
need?
She's half of a
But I'm
person.
good.
She's a big sized person. He's a full
There's
person. She's a
tree.
full person, and you're a full person.
There's
Full person
trees
plus
around
wing.
us, right?
Yeah.
Could I try just, like, taking, like, grabbing a larger branch,
Wait, so how,
And
wait, how
then-
many HP did I get?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
try to blast a hole in the top of it to stick the branch in to kind of have a handhold for the top?
You want to blast a hole into the turtle cart and just shove a
Don't do it. It's not a good idea.
stick
That's
into
not
it so that you can have a
destroy
handle to hold
another-
on to.
On the
Cart.
roof.
27 hit.
You do realize I
caught
have a
it
wild
damage.
shape. I can just make
27?
myself smaller.
So
So,
how are you planning on blasting the hole?
going
We're gonna destroy
inside
another cart.
and
All right, who's in the turtle cart?
Oh man.
I'm getting out.
You're in it. Okay.
Last time I do
hang
anything.
on though, because
Actually,
I
I'm
haven't,
Wait,
shooting
no, we're
you.
not.
number
Nope,
one,
I'm
I
not.
haven't rolled, and number two, I haven't said that I'm going to. I'm asking if
I know.
it's possible.
I know,
I'm sitting there
using
just
other characters to
ordering
try and help you out.
everything off of Morrow's.
Okay, so you go in, and what are you planning on to make the hole with?
Can I talk to Kyle? Is Kyle around?
I'm outside the turtle cart, shooting her
Alright,
in the chest with
then
necrotic damage.
I'm-
27 necrotic damage.
I'm
To be
shooting.
exact.
the question.
I'm shouting for Kyle.
Okay.
I just shot her in the chest with a charged shot
Yeah, I'm
shotgun
back
shell.
up to full.
Good.
How
With
much
5
did you do
extra
to her?
points.
27 damage of necrotic.
With
In the
58 hit
chest.
points.
How many hit points were you missing?
I was
45, I think.
You take the hard damage?
No,
Or the soft damage?
she was missing the soft.
22.
yeah.
Plus
Okay.
10, thanks to me shooting you and
Okay.
with the
yeah.
pellet.
I had like
Plus 10, so that you were 32 down, and you held her for how much?
27.
27. So that doesn't.
58 plus 27. Because I was down to 58 hit points if I'm adding the 27.
Okay.
It
So
brought
yeah.
me up to 85.
So,
So full.
but you back up at just barely full hit points then.
Yep.
Right? Because if you
Doing
took
my math.
22 plus the 10, it's 32 points of damage. And how much did you heal her for?
27.
27. So that should still be 5 points of damage that you've taken.
You're 5 HP down, that's all.
Okay.
But
If my math is correct.
I think it, yeah, no, it is.
Uh,
So, I walk back. What's up?
So
Wait, so did
there's
I
not
add it
enough seats in
incorrectly?
here for everyone. What if you and I
Did you
were
remember to take
somehow
off the 10
able to
hit
like
points for the healing?
build a handhold or
Now
like
we've explained it.
small railing type thing to put on the roof so people could
Yeah,
safely stay on the roof?
There was a turret outlet at one point originally when we did the tower defense. So if we just built that out with some railing, tinker kit, we'll go up top and we'll try to tinker it out. Would that be
So
reasonable?
You're going to add handles to the.
Add a little extension off of where the turret hole is, maybe so people could maybe do some ghetto seating, some
So you're gonna
handrails.
add, like, so what? You're going to try and like weld a couple seats to the top?
Kinda, basically, yeah.
Um,
We have all the gear inside of the turtle cart because I know it has a tool
Can I
bag.
see
So
if I can wild shape into a
I
small
know I
creature?
wrote it down.
Yeah, you can.
Hang on.
So I could do like a cat.
It wouldn't be like a house cat. It would be like,
A lynx.
Tinker kit go.
yeah. It's about as small as you can go. You can go to. You're a medium to
Check here.
large creature,
It's not there.
depending on your reach point.
tinker kit.
So
I
as
think
such,
you
it
had a
can
plus
really
5,
change
I
from
thought,
medium to
but-
large creature at that
Well,
point.
Actually,
yeah,
it's
but
changed
if
into
it's
a
not
snake.
here, then I don't
Doesn't
have it.
exist.
Snake about his
That's the issue, and I know that I wrote it down.
I thought you did too. Was it on your old sheet?
With all the
Yes,
people,
it's on
would
here.
I be able to like?
I mean, if it's on your
go
old
between
sheet that you
them?
just haven't transferred over,
In the
Sean,
cart
that's fine. You still
and
have
fit
it.
like
It's
that?
not like it's gone. You just didn't transfer
Yes,
over.
That's possible.
There.
Boys,
What?
I could just shape change into a snake. We can fit everyone in, and I can just hug everyone.
How much more travel time do we reach approximately where the water is?
It'd be a wee uncomfortable, but
There's a slight problem with the formula. Look at the map and you notice the situation. The island's on water. We no longer have a flying RV. And the turtle cart will sink.
no. But we have something that could probably shape change into a boat.
Not
So-
enough for 5
So,
people.
Sean,
That would outdo your weight
I
limit.
have an issue.
We can make a boat.
Way
Like
back
we could get
when
like a
we
fallen
did
tree and
that,
turn it into a canoe like
That's right
Indians did.
You might
I
be
mean-
able
Way
to make
back
it.
when you, Sam, and
I can
I
help.
did that mini session with just the 3 of us where I
No
got my
performance
tinker
of
kit.
15.
Yep.
I was getting a new character sheet the next session, and you told me not to write it down. And I don't have it.
But you had a level 5 tinker kit, right?
It
Yeah,
was
Tinker Kit plus 5.
Okay,
Okay.
so make rolls for it so we can build some.
So, while they're working on the turtle cart, are the ones that need rest getting a night's rest?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, you guys setting up a camp?
I
Mhm.
didn't do
I
anything.
think I'm
I got a
okay.
7.
I mean, I was in my crate for a bit. so-
19.
So, you
don't
still
need
need
to
a
sleep
night's
for-
rest.
Can I
So,
So,
still to
I'll say 19's high enough.
get the health back?
Basically,
Yeah,
we're
if you do
both
a full
doing it,
rest,
so
you
if one
get
of us
your
makes
health
it, we both
Alright.
make it.
I'm gonna do that then.
okay. Or you could assist them because you don't need to sleep.
Yeah, you don't need to sleep, dude.
Yeah, I just wanted to get my health up.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
How much are you down?
I'm down to 72 out of 102.
You're reforged. If you don't you have self healing?
I'm pretty sure you do.
I know you do,
Take
because
a
I'm
look.
one as well. That's why I'm not bothering. I can literally just wait and give it time, and I'll self heal.
Natural regeneration.
Deep.
Under racial abilities.
4 HP around, dude.
Oh, alright.
You'll
So
be fine.
just
I'm not sure if he
Okay.
has the same amount. I kind of did them different for each person.
no, understandable. So it's at least a few HP around.
I think it's your con bonus per round.
So what's your constitution bonus?
I gotta narrow down some of the reforged stats a little bit better.
So
if
you
I'm
get
gonna
2 HP per
Make
round.
them more legitimate.
Hmm.
So
You'll
I
be
rolled,
healed by the night sun, basically.
I rolled a 7 and he rolled a 19.
Because your strength would be beneficial if you're helping them.
Yeah, alright then. I'll go.
And if you're helping them, you could also learn some of the tinkering, like how to repair yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's a
can.
good idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
By now she would have gotten me everything back, I'm guessing. With the money that he gave
It
her.
takes about 2 hours on the network to find everything, except for the emblem from nowhere. That
Yeah,
one
which
you'd
we
have
can
to
go back to
contact
Nowhere
Xavier
again.
for.
Yeah, we'll talk to Xavier.
So many heads just turned to look at me.
So I'll take my list back.
Yep. So now you have most of your stuff.
Aside from
Stop
the
it.
things that Hannah gave me.
Stop.
Well,
The
number 1,
figurines,
you looked at me
actually?
again, and number
Yeah.
2, while you looked at me, you went,
Fee,
That was intent. Oh god.
she had asked for her emblems back and stuff, right?
Yep.
After you finish fixing up your jester, did you want to check your bag to see what new stuff you might have acquired?
She already gave it back to me, though.
Yes. That doesn't matter. I might have picked up a lot. Well, I was around the gypsies and stuff.
Well, these
I'm a natural kleptomaniac. I
these
can't help it.
Figurines were different. They were made out of me.
That doesn't matter. But I gave them back.
Yeah.
she might have a thing where if something gets destroyed or something, it shows
be
up in her
replaced.
inventory or something. I don't know, but
Who knows?
he's trying to figure something out for you, so don't complain about it.
Guess I can erase the things that I lost.
Don't be so quick.
Oh, they're still there. It's just they're faded. That's all.
Just Zach's subtle laughter in the corner is great.
Because I got this really cool chart to use just for this, and my stupidity didn't have it open and ready.
You know, it's funny. Right before you cast your spell, my mother asked me how D&D was going, and I said boring because we were just starting. I literally said boring because we just started,
Oh,
and she's
no.
like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Well, it's not anymore." Lydia tried to kill all of us.
And took out all of our pets.
Not all of them.
And our
Oh
vehicle.
shit! I need to go get my snake. I'm gonna communicate with Serpentia through the link that we have and say, "Hey, come back, please."
She would only be about 20 feet away at the
We
moment.
haven't started.
Yeah, but
traveling
she's
yet.
still at a tree.
She's
Alone.
within eye shot. No one is more than 20 feet away from the turtle cart at this point.
Still, I don't want her running away. I don't need that.
She's not gonna run
And
away.
I don't need to forget about her, which is entirely possible.
It's more the truth.
So how much of a
Okay,
contract would
so,
get back
Fee,
Yes.
as you're going through your bag and you dump it all out,
Yes.
anyone sitting
Kyle
near her
doesn't
as she does
look
it.
at
I'm
money
sitting
with
near
any
her.
value.
I'm with him
Kyle,
way
you're helping
away
them out,
from
right?
the.
It was
It
Kyle.
was
It
Kyle.
was?
Yeah.
Curtis would
So,
not have
are you
given
helping
you
them?
them.
He literally
I went
has
away
access to the entire funds
from
of
her
the
and
Cujus
from
if you
everyone
wanted.
else to
That's
kind of
The
Kyle.
reason
Yeah,
Kyle
but
gave
not
me
near
the
me,
money
and,
was
like, ran off in the
because
opposite
she
direction.
can't be without her items while
Right.
we're traveling.
You never
Curtis
said
could
that,
care
though,
less
so
about
don't
your
technically get
situation.
it.
Yeah, so
Curtis
I-
would have told you to go fuck
Yeah, I
yourself.
did. I
and
said
find
as she
your
started
own way.
chanting her spell, I
Yeah.
ran.
Kyle was just wanting to get the
Yeah,
party
she's not away
back
from-
on the
she's
road as
away
quickly
from
as possible. The
everyone
most
because
expeditious
when
I
way
moved
to
up my
do
whole
that.
base.
Lydia's
45.
spell.
He'd answer that question.
Unless she came back when Kyle came back, because I called Kyle over. Did you
Yeah.
follow Kyle?
No.
You've gone and talked to a few people at this point. You've come back.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
looked
you
at
got
the
the
snake.
potions from him.
Well,
That was
and then
before.
before she ran.
No,
That
was
got hurt.
after.
No,
And then-
the snake was before.
Oh,
He healed
well,
you.
He healed you after
Yeah,
she
he
was-
came up to me, gave me some
And then
stuff.
he went to go and help them do the rebuild process.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you were going over to dump out your bag.
I thought I was just dumping it down right where I was.
There's no light where you were. It's dark.
There's no light anywhere right now.
Yeah. I guess I didn't specify that.
Perfect for people with devil.
So just kind of assume you're kind of close to us, but not really.
There's lights in the tower cart, which had a
I
full
have dark
charge.
vision of 120 feet.
You can see.
Alright, so fine. You want to sit 40 feet away from the cart instead of being over. Okay, fine. So you're
Okay.
off by yourself. Nobody's around you, and
I was just saying.
no,
You don't need to flip out.
you're making it into an argument. So I'm fine. Instead of you being with the group, since you're so adamant that you want to be away from the group, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
He hands you 3.
So
I just need
fine.
one.
You find a
wait.
couple lengths of
Sorry.
rope. You find a couple handkerchiefs, and you find 3 small bags, as well as some cheap rings and a couple trinkets.
Alright, so you hand me 3 of them?
Yep.
Alright.
3 small bags.
Yes.
I'm gonna check those.
Inside one is 15 gold.
The only reason why is
Okay.
'cause I was 30.
Keeping that.
And a small gem worth
I
about
don't
10
need this
gold.
stuff.
Looks to be an emerald. In another bag, you find a collection of incense, hair, and small bones.
Cute. Oh my god, it's the cat.
And in the other one,
Oh my god,
You
the cat's
find
a
a-
bag.
a bunch of small figurines.
Don't let the cat
Oh
out of the
no,
bag.
get back on me.
Hey Sean, just so you know, I asked Kyle for 3 of the healing tabs. It heals 10, so I'm back
Add
up
them to
to
your inventory.
So you just
I'm back
kind
up
of
to full health.
look
by
over.
using-
I'm pouting that I lost a lot of things and just.
Hey, Maro,
And you said it was like the other
if
one
you
was
want,
full
you
of
can play with my
bones,
snake while we're
hair.
working
Bones,
on
hair, and
repairs.
incense.
No thanks.
It looks like small animal bones.
Can you keep an eye on the snake for me then?
Sure.
Thank you. Do you want the popcorn bucket again?
I'm
Make an
good.
animal handling check.
Me?
No, me.
No,
Okay.
her. The snake was not properly trained. So I
That's
gave
why
it.
you need the
17,
popcorn
18,
bucket.
19, 20,
No
21,
problem.
22, 23 in total.
It loves you, which was good because it had like a 17 DC.
So at 19, did we get the seats up on the roof?
So you
Alright,
just see
what's
it
your
just
sinker rolls?
nuzzling under
I
the
19.
did
pile.
7.
19 and a 7.
I know mine's
He's not
great.
much help.
I'm handing you tools. I'm that
He
little
hands you
kid
the
that's.
wrong tools. Okay.
I said
You go to weld part of it, and he hands you a piece of wood. Okay.
Hey, hand me the welder. Hands him a handsaw. Just
Okay.
wait a minute.
You ask him for the glue, and he hands you the solvent.
That's dangerous, though. That's not a minor thing. The solvent would fuck that shit up.
Okay. So over the night, you're able to secure handles and a bench on either side of the cart to sit on.
What?
Morrow, I'm gonna telepathically talk to you really quickly.
Okay.
If I toss you my Zard ball, can you put the snake back in it?
What does it
Sure.
say? At the bottom.
No.
She can try, but it won't work.
Why not?
It's down
It's
to you.
calibrated to you.
The Zard
I
balls
couldn't
have a
believe that.
security feature so other people can't steal their pets. The only reason that you can open is because Zard gave it to you, so he willed it over to you, changing
Yeah, no,
ownership.
never mind. I'm not giving you my Zard ball. That's my snake.
I don't even want your damn snake.
My baby snake.
Okay. So yeah, during the night you're able to create seating on the outside for another 4 people. 2 on each side, which will be enough for what you need. The night, you hear a whole bunch of weird sounds, but nothing comes to attack you or bother you. So Morrow and Eris, I take it, and you, after working on it, get rest, I take it.
Sure.
Otherwise you'll be exhausted.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
resting.
Okay.
Everyone who needs it rests.
I'm gonna go up to the new benches up there and keep watch.
I do the same.
He's at, make a roll for me.
10. What am I?
No. 10 was your roll?
Yeah.
He's more helpful than he is. Okay, you hand him a bar, he just takes it, bends it to the angle you need it almost perfectly.
Wait, we're building metal?
We're building metal benches. Metal
I
benches.
thought we were
That's
using the wood from the trees to build handles. No wonder I'm handing you solvent and, wood and shit.
Let him do another roll.
My
just because
plan
of
was
that.
to make wooden handlebars from the trees. That was my plan.
Go down and sleep there, Alexander.
To
Go down
be
and
fair,
sleep. Go sleep.
that
Go
is what
sleep.
I said I wanted
Yep.
to do. You changed the answer without telling me, so technically
No,
it's
I
not
did.
my fault.
Thank you for your help, Alexander. Go down and sleep now. Go down and sleep.
Basic
you're an
engineering. How are you going to attach a wooden handle to a metal shell?
Glue.
With enough force.
And willpower.
That would shatter the wood.
Anyway, so we built benches.
And I even said multiple times, he helped you with the welding and handed you the wrong tools.
Wait, on the
Well,
outside
that's
of the
what I was
tool
trying to
cart.
figure out is how the fuck are you welding wood?
gonna
I'm
put,
like,
like,
what the fuck, man?
Because like if
Well,
someone's
and
sitting
if
on
you're
there and if
using
it's outside
wood,
the tool
grab
cart,
the
they're gonna
fucking
get
druid.
thrown off.
She would just druid craft a brand new shell over it with full seats and everything over a few hours.
She's the one that was moping
She has every
Since
right
this
to
is still
mope right
going on,
now.
could I play my
because of you.
with
know.
the bardic inspiration?
And now she thinks to give you inspiration
Yeah.
for all your work.
That means you're gonna need to move
As
closer.
you're finishing
Yay!
up,
15!
as you're finishing up,
I'm sorry, I just thought of
A
it.
17 roll,
Okay.
so I didn't fuck
Alright,
up.
so Fate, after you've gone through your bag to figure out all the new shit you have, you also find a new dagger that you don't remember.
Oh, bye, F-
Can I check
And I
out this
haven't
dagger?
used it anyway.
The
Yeah.
final
It
thing
has a
you
red
asked me
blade,
for,
of
I
course.
hand you
That
the
one?
right thing. You're
Oh,
like,
red blade?
he's doing fine.
Oh, is it? Is it Phoenix and Cynthia's?
They've
No.
never met, so
It's
how did she
Zark's.
get it? Wait,
We
what?
left it in the RV. She found it.
This is pretty neat.
So you just see me pouting that I lost some things.
I really don't think the bard would care.
Even as she's holding her brand new, spiffy, shiny
I'm
bag
chaotic neutral.
and has all of her stuff laid out, she's still sitting there. I've never seen my legs and arms and...
Just like my old body parts.
Tomorrow, you ain't got no legs.
After hearing that, can I see if there's like sticks and stuff around to see if I can craft some arms and legs out of it?
No, she has arms and legs.
Yeah, but she said that she misses them, so I
I'm just imagining how you'd be pouting about it.
Going that way.
My figurines.
I never
Apparently
got
she
that
seems really
500.
sad about losing a bunch of figurines.
Again? Again?
What do you mean again?
Again.
That's my fault.
All right, make an intelligence roll.
Intelligent. No, I thought you were like referencing from the first time when I stole them.
No.
Okay.
I'm
That is
referencing.
not- where the fuck is it? This is
One of those things that would catch her attention. So that's probably one of those things that's going to get stolen a lot.
That's
Good
why I
thing it's
put an
got
alarm
destroyed.
spell on it.
Yeah.
that wasn't until we got imploded.
I just want to
2.
know who.
2. When you saw the figurines, these are cool. I've never seen any figurines like this
As
before.
some of them
Oh my god!
Are they still
Okay,
twitching
and
like
then you put-
weirdly?
and then you put it back in your bag.
You are literally my
Okay.
guy. This is the second time you've forgotten something within 5 minutes of it happening.
You don't think she would have recognized them so she'd get like advantage?
No.
No.
With my
No,
intelligence.
this is part of her personality
No,
traits.
she is an
Yeah.
undead bard.
Okay,
She's
she
not
has
recognized shit.
she has Jack for short-term and long-term memory.
Is that written down?
Okay, which is why the first thing that she did when she met Eris was to make an intelligence roll to see if she remembered her.
I suffer from
Okay,
short
Eris
blood.
remembered Fee. Okay, Fee did not remember Eris,
Wait, so
even though Eris almost killed her and she almost killed Eris way back when.
do I need to write that in my
That
flaws
would
that I
be
have
about a
bad
second
memory?
I thought I had put that in your flaws.
No, it's not. It's not in
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry, because we had discussed it over and over and agreed with it.
No, I said that I didn't want to have shitty memory because I have shitty memory in real life.
Yeah, and you said, and we discussed it, we're like, okay, because of your shitty memory in real life, it'll make it easier so that you have an excuse for when you don't remember something.
Okay, so I guess I'll take that as a yes for writing it in.
Okay, and that's why I've been making you do intelligence rolls for checking if you remember something.
You've heard of the librarian book. Now get ready for its sequel, Librarian Book 2.
There we go.
Librarian squared.
The possessed librarian. I'm afraid one of those specters are from the spirit.
So is everyone gathered back at the telecot now?
Alright, so yeah, morning comes out.
I've been apparently banished to
anyone
the
making
inside of
breakfast?
it to sleep because I
Yes.
can't tinker for shit.
I want to try.
You want to make breakfast?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
You
have
didn't
some
find any
popcorn.
eggs.
It doesn't matter if I have eggs or so many animals around. I want to try this new knife I found.
Make a survival check.
20.
Not 20?
With the +2, so I have a 22.
Oh my
She
God.
finds eggs too.
As
She
you're,
sees a 15-foot shadow
Oh,
snake,
boy.
forgetting that she
Oh,
met it last night, tries to kill it.
alright.
No.
That 20
So-
means she did.
As you're out hunting, you find a nest of pheasant eggs.
How many eggs? You should have known I would have asked that.
I know I should have known. Okay, and for some reason I don't have a D12 here. And
You
you don't
want me
see
to
it.
roll it?
Oh, here it is. I am fucking blind as hell. 3.
Do you want one of my pairs of glasses?
No, because that would be even worse. And I have a weird headache going on. Alright, so yeah, you find 3 eggs.
Pheasant
Okay.
eggs. How do I spell pheasant?
PH.
PH?
Just put bird eggs.
Bird.
Bird eggs.
Burbs.
Burp.
I have that
Bird
one on
eggs.
my fridge.
No.
With my failed attempt of your
Yeah.
signature.
And from what I understand, because it's been a long time since I had pheasant eggs, but they are a lot like duck eggs.
Oh, so they're rich. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
So like one pheasant egg is like worth like 2 regular chicken eggs. Okay, and then as you collect those up and you look up, you see what appears to be a beautiful 12-point stag
Red. 12 points.
with a slight red hue to its fur and coloration.
I'm just
I'm
gonna,
gonna
eat the
take
jerky.
out that knife. And
Oh,
is there a way that I can
here comes
sneak up
fire
to
and
it
it's
to
the stag.
stab it?
Make a
Xander
stealth
went
roll.
hunting too.
30-20.
Stop rolling 20.
This thing's oblivious.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
So I'm just gonna sneak in up and I stab it.
Make an attack roll.
What would I add to that? Could I use my acrobatics?
That would be a dexterity attack, because it's a finesse weapon.
22.
She's
She just stabbed that thing in the heart.
All right. As you sneak up on it, okay, it doesn't even notice you as you tiptoe up behind it, dagger in your hand. You stand there for a moment, and it looks in the opposite direction, completely oblivious of your presence.
Look at the flowers.
And you just look over with your dagger and slice down its throat. Bleeds out in a matter of moments. It's dead before it even hits the ground. And the blade glows slightly. And you see the blood.
It's colorful.
And you see the blood soak right into it.
Okay.
Oh, a bloodsteel dagger.
I'm keeping this knife. This is now my knife. I
It's a
don't
blood
care
drinker.
who this is.
Zarg didn't like it. He didn't notice anything decent with it at the time.
So do I need to try to get the meat out
What
of
a
it?
fucking shame that is.
Zarg is intelligent, but he's not going to pick up on everything, especially magical shit. You know, he may have like a good 25 different bloodsteel weapons on him right now because he stole them nicely from a certain person. Okay, but
I don't know which one of those two you were referring to.
Zarg.
Well, yeah, I know you said Zarg, but
Zarg stole
was it
them.
Curtis
Yeah.
or Morrow
So-
that he stole them from?
No one.
So do I need
stole
to
from the person who
roll
would
to see if
carve
I
me.
could like skin it and stuff like that, or
Make a medicine check for that one. Medicine or survival, depending on which way you want to figure it.
21? Either way.
What?
In a matter of 15 minutes, you have it fully gutted, skinned, and fully prepared for travel.
Okay.
I'm just eating my normal
What's
jerky.
your strength?
I have a 9 with a negative 1.
You cannot carry it back. It's too heavy.
Can I call out for like
And you're
someone?
about 300 feet from the rest of the
If you
encampment.
come to me,
Do I
So
see her
now we're going to go
struggling?
to the rest of the encampment
I'm
for a
not
little
leaving the
while.
food. Someone,
Yeah.
some
Do I see
other
her
thing will eat it.
struggling?
Nope.
call
So
him
you
up,
guys
call
all
him
wake up, and as you wake up, or you two wake up, or the three wake up. Sorry, keep forgetting that you're not reforged yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
only
still
halfway.
have one biological thing to do before I do that.
Reproduce.
Also true.
That was like the only thing that came to mind.
All right, so
Anyway.
the three of you see her go off into the woods to get stuff ready for breakfast.
Follow.
Can I go put my snake in its ball now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
Put it
So
on
you're
my
gonna
head.
try and follow her. Are you being stealthy?
Yeah.
Do I see Morrow?
Okay. Are you using your tree walk ability?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see Morrow?
Wait, no.
Too late.
The trees feel kind of icky and slimy when you're inside of them.
I'm gonna stop doing that then.
Okay, so you come out of the tree.
Yeah, and then I'm just
No
gonna
one
use a
to
normal
scan
stealth.
her to see if she has corruption.
That means that you'll
Stealth
see me
roll.
like
Blue
massacre.
could have.
Make a stealth roll. See what's your passive
I need a
perception?
sticky note, please. Can I have a sticky
Passive
note, please?
perception.
22.
I have a 12.
Jeez.
I have a 12 for passive
You don't
perception.
notice her following you.
Okay. That means that you see me kill that thing.
Yeah. So you watch the whole death and dismemberment.
And then her trying to lift it.
Yep.
I'm gonna
It's
pop.
pathetic.
I'm gonna pop up. Need help?
Yes.
Punches you in fear as you randomly pop up.
Oh yeah, wouldn't I
Just-
wouldn't I like do that? Like it wouldn't
Well,
be fear,
actually,
but like
no.
if I hear someone like behind me, I just like instinctively do it or something.
Well, it wouldn't be in fear.
Yeah, because I'm fearless.
Yeah. So you wouldn't really have that kind of reaction mode because
Yeah.
that kind of reaction is more of a fight or flight response.
So I'm
yeah.
gonna pop up. Need help?
Yeah. I was gonna make breakfast for people and I found this. I can't get
Some
it
people
back.
might eat it, some people might not,
He
but
kinda is.
can I
No,
go lift the
he's
stack?
getting
I mean, this new dagger
He's
that I
kinda-
have is
No
amazing.
problem.
He
You're gonna
kinda
roll
died.
for it.
He's probably
You
gonna be
just-
terrified of you.
It's about
That's okay.
it's just about 90 pounds of meat.
Tiny little thing.
No, for a stag, that's pretty damn good. An average stag will give you between 40 and like 75 pounds of meat, realistically.
Wait, did you say 90 pounds of meat? Like, that's the amount of meat that
Meat.
came off of it?
That's
Yeah,
going to come
that
off
is
of it.
really good. That's not
She rolled
light.
huge on her survival skill for it.
So I'm just gonna start walking
So that
back.
way made
just-
it go from a rabbit to a full-size 12-point buck.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Wait, aren't
90
some of the
pounds of
organs
meat
edible
is
and,
a
like,
good
nutritious
haul.
for you? So can
Like,
I
heart.
got
you
a bit,
call
right?
it quits for the
So can I
season
pick up
that
the
you got
organs?
that.
The heart is good.
Don't
That's
judge me.
enough to
I'm a vampire.
That's enough to feed your family all winter.
Well, that's usually why when people get $2, they just stop for the season, because at that point they have between 90 and 100 pounds of meat. You get 90 from $1, you're saying, fuck it, I'm done for the season.
That was super buck. That was, you mount that head on the fucking wall, man.
Bucky Barnes. I named my first buck that.
Mine was lunch. My first pig was dinner.
I wouldn't named it
I made
pork
a
chop.
really bad joke
So
that I'm not gonna say until
I'm
the stream.
grabbing some of the
Organs.
Actually.
yeah, some of the healthier ones. The healthier ones.
Yep, so you grab the heart, the liver. So you have deer organs.
And I'm just gonna start carrying it back to camp.
Okay. What are you doing, Kyle and Zach? Yeah, Claymore.
If I'm under the impression that the bard would be baking breakfast, I guess I build a fire.
I don't think you are, because I left. I
So
don't
are you
know.
preparing a breakfast fire to get ready to cook then?
Did you say anything about cooking?
Okay.
Then you wouldn't
I'm,
know.
No.
I'm still up on the roof looking
I just
around,
went to go
watching the
find
trees,
stuff.
just
Try to be
Yeah,
nice.
then I guess
Make
it's
a
a
deception roll.
So what is Eris doing?
Eris is
Sitting
going to
there.
sleep.
No, I'm.
She's
I'm
getting her
woke up.
beauty sleep.
I've woken up.
20, 30, 20.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, it's pretty clear. In fact, from your vantage point, you get an image through the trees where you get to see her coming back with very well prepared hunks of meat on her shoulders. With the little one skipping behind her.
Holding
I'm
a
gonna say
arm
that's
full of organs.
I'm gonna just send a message to Kyle saying they're coming back.
something I need cooking.
Looks like it.
I start building a fire then.
On the way back, you also find some nice herbs
Can I pick those?
Yeah.
Okay.
to better cook the meat and such like.
Okay. So like a small thing of it.
Yeah, some bit random herbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Alright.
get back to camp. Just
Alright,
Yep.
so I take it making breakfast, preparing the meat for travel and so forth.
I'm just gonna eat the jerky in
Basically
my
get
bag.
ready to go.
God bless
Yeah.
Yep. Once they're at full
I'm gonna
daylight.
go up to Eris. Do you mind not blowing up the party again today? Just a suggestion. Quite an explosive mood you were in.
Alright, then I'm gonna take a quick break here, and we can come back in a few moments so I can go have a cigarette. Alright?
Alright.
Alright.